Your generosity continues to lift our community. Thank you for supporting the GBC Open Day Trust. The Cavalcade Committee works year-round to keep one of Gibraltar's most loved traditions alive.
We were the original recipients from the Open Day Fund, and that was the reason why GBC initiated the GBC Open Day many years back. The Cavalcade is very important in the sense that it is a well-loved event which is shared by the whole community at large. I want us to be grateful to the GBC Open Day Fund for the donation, extremely supported as always by the whole of Gibraltar, and naturally it goes towards all the general expenses that the Cavalcade has, because it's very expensive to build floats nowadays. But obviously it's families, clubs who need the support of the Cavalcade Fund in order to build these floats. We also give some donation towards the less fortunate children within our community by obviously handing out some presents.
This year, the Cavalcade Committee is receiving £12,000 thanks to you. Action for Schools transforms lives by providing clean water, education and hope to communities who need it most.
We're very lucky in Gibraltar, of course. We have access to clean, safe water. Unfortunately, as we all know, there are many countries out there that suffer from lack of water, and Sierra Leone is one of them. We've been very blessed with the support we've received from the community for so many years now, and our mission continues. We continue to provide clean, safe water through the provision of boreholes whenever we can. So big thanks to the community, of course, and to the GBC Open Day for always supporting so many incredible causes and charities in Gibraltar. Really inspiring. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thanks to your donations, Action for Schools is receiving £2,500. The Army Cadets build confidence, leadership and resilience in young people through adventure and skills training.
The Army Cadets is a very important organisation in Gibraltar. It provides the youth of Gibraltar with discipline, integrity, honesty, which is key values for the development of the youth, whether they join the military or they pursue a career elsewhere, or even to study in the United Kingdom. The training is based on the map reading, first aid, fieldcraft, even the firing of live ammunition or blank ammunition, combined with challenging activities or adventure training, which are key elements for the team building of the youth. The kind of donation given to the cadets will go towards buying safety equipment like helmets, ear protection and eye protection, which are key to be able to conduct the activities we do with the cadets, providing a very safe environment.
Thanks to you, the Army Cadets are receiving £1,000. Galba House remains a home from home for patients and families who must travel to London for essential medical treatment.
Galba House is a charity that was started some 34 years ago in Gibraltar. Since we opened these new facilities 8 years ago, we have looked after 10,000 patients and escorts. So there's very few people in Gibraltar who would not have heard of or know about Galba House. We have a tremendous staff, very helpful, and Galba House is not just about providing accommodation, it's more about the community spirit that it offers. That's why we call it a home from home.
We started using it in 2019 and we're still using it today, and it's made what have been very testing times that much easier. And I know it's the same for a lot of other families. Just the familiarity, you're looking for a safe place, you're looking for something that feels like home, and you'll find that here. The staff are fantastic. I think sometimes we underestimate how important it is to those that unfortunately have to use its services.
GBC Open Day are the sponsors of our lounge, and our lounges are hugely important because the patients come back from the hospital, they go to the lounge, they will meet with people they already know or people they can relate with. They will talk about their illness for 10 or 15 minutes, and then they're talking about Gibraltar and the usual Gibraltarian way of and that is part of a therapy. So the GBC Open Lounge it's very important to us, and we're very grateful to GBC for having sponsored us for many years.
Llevo viniendo aquí desde 2004 Si yo no hubiera estado viniendo aquí y gracias a Carpe House, que es lo que tenemos aquí, que es una bendición de Dios, yo creo que debíamos echar mucho más dinero al Carpe House because we need it. And I hope that everything goes well to everybody, and I wish all a Merry Christmas.
Very grateful for the support that we get from the whole of Gibraltar, from the general public and from the sponsors.
Your support means Galpa House is receiving £20,000. Cycle, Change Your Energy, Change Your Life, empowers young people to build confidence and resilience, helping them prepare for adulthood.
Cycle is a charity that started 7 years ago. It's an acronym for Change Your Energy, Change Your Life. My brother Naveen is a founder of the charity, and he just decided, let's do something that we can do to make a difference, especially with the young people here in Gibraltar. We wanted to break all barriers and make sure that there was inclusivity, diversity, and helping young people from all socioeconomic backgrounds and all walks of life. So the Cycle Summer Challenge is 3 weeks. You have the first week, that is the outdoor challenge that the kids actually are taken, the participants are taken outside of gym. The whole point of this is to actually have the icebreakers, so they're not in their usual environment and they're in a new environment that's also a comfortable environment for them to get to know each other, kind of break down the barriers and the walls of, you know, when we're doing something new, most of us tend to have this resistance. So it's trying to ease them out of that resistance. On behalf of Naveen, Isabel and myself, we wanted to say a massive and a huge thank you to the entire community, because it's through GBC Open Day that it helps charities like us to continue to do the work that we're doing and to help make a difference in the community. So extremely grateful. Thank you very, very much to everyone.
Thanks to your donations, Cycle is receiving £6,000. Every donation, no matter the size, makes a real difference. Thank you for helping the GBC Open Day Trust change lives. The Horticultural Society continues to enrich our green spaces and educate our community about nature and sustainability.
The Gibraltar Horticultural Society is very proud to present to you the Mini Forest project, and this is where we take an unused urban area and turn it into a dense forest. The idea is to beautify the area, make it have a social element for people to use, and even to use it as picnics, to increase biodiversity, clean the air for future generations, and also to absorb carbon. And this is really actually not only about planting trees, it is about getting the community involved in creating green areas where everybody's going to benefit. And it will be a lovely area for people to go and stroll through this forest right in the heart of Gibraltar. We would like to thank the GBC Open Day Trust for that contribution into this project and for making it happen.
Your generosity means the Horticultural Society is receiving £8,000. Help Me Learn Africa opens doors through education, transforming children's lives in communities that need support the most.
Help Me Learn Africa is a charitable volunteer organization who focuses mainly on education in impoverished villages through West and East Africa. We mainly focus our projects in Ghana. We are a volunteer organization, so what we do is a cultural exchange program. So we gather groups of people to go to Ghana and experience firsthand what it's like to live in an impoverished village. So normally the villages that we take volunteers to are very rural, they're lacking in supplies, and the main thing that they're lacking in is resources and structure for education. Year after year, we have successful projects that run, and people love the experience. But we also, throughout the year, gather funds and send funds to whatever the schools need. So for example, if it's book supplies, desks, we pay teachers, anything that the schools need, we also supply throughout the year. So every year GBC are amazing, and they help support the charity volunteer organization by helping us with funds from the GBC Open Day. We really want to build a wall to surround Maranatha School. We've been wanting to build the wall for the past 2 years, but unfortunately we never reached target with funds. So last year we used the money to do a refurbishment for the school. So walls were painted, walls were restructured. Yeah, like the whole school was refurbished. We also managed to pay some teachers, we managed to get a lot of funds going back and forth to help the school. We also helped another school in Ghana with funding, with the GBC money, and whatever schools need, we just keep a constant supply of money. So thank you GBC Open Day Fund for continuously supporting all our projects. Your money does go a long way, and I really hope that you continue to support us.
Thanks to you, Help Me Learn Africa is receiving £3,500. The Animals in Need Foundation cares for dogs in need, giving them safety, love and a second chance at life.
Animals in Need is a Gibraltar-based charity, and we help rehome abandoned dogs that have been abandoned either by Gibraltarians in Spain or been abandoned at the shelters.
Pounds where most of the dogs are abandoned that we currently helping. The cages are, as much as they want to have the best possible conditions, where funding is obviously very limited. Well, the cages are quite cold. If they're lucky, they'll have a blanket and a bed.
Open to the elements.
And they're open to the elements. It's extremely cold, it's raining. When the cages are clean, the dogs are still inside the cage, so the dogs get cold and wet. They're damp, it's extremely cold. A lot of dogs come from homes, and this is the first time they've been in an outside cage. Some dogs, at times, it's not possible to take so many dogs out their cages for walks, so they actually, at times, don't even leave their cages. We're finding that there's a lot of abandonment of Gibraltar registered dogs in the shelters in Spain. We know because we are often contacted.
We get a lot of contact from a lot of people in Gibraltar who for one reason or another can no longer look after the dogs. Some of those are really strong reasons, some of them not so strong. But we do help people who are in difficult situations. We also help feed people's dogs. Some of the money that we raise goes to that, helping them out with food when they're in a temporary difficult position. And we also offer help if somebody has become elderly and can no longer walk the dog, that we have volunteers who will go and help exercise the dog for them.
Recently we've had a lot of requests for help from families whose elderly parents have passed, and the dogs urgently need rehoming because their family is unable to stay with the dog. The dogs are quite elderly, so it's actually very sad all round, and these are situations that we try and focus on as well. We also focus on the dogs that tend to be a little bit more challenging, so that we can give that dog an opportunity, whereas other people may be able to help easier types of dogs. We do try, and we've made it a point of helping those dogs that for some reason or another could possibly be a little bit more difficult to rehome. We are so grateful for the funding. GBC Open Day funds will go towards veterinary fees for dogs, abandoned dogs under our care, to paying kennel fees for dogs that have urgently had to be taken to cages because unfortunately, or private kennels, because unfortunately we haven't had any foster homes available. Thank you so much to GBC for the funding. It will make a huge difference to the abandoned dogs.
Your kindness means the Animals in Need Foundation is receiving £5,000. Gibraltar, your kindness never fails to shine. Thank you for giving your time, your energy and your heart. The Morocco Atlas team has been providing crucial support to families affected by the Valencia crisis, offering real help when people need it most.
Thanks to GBC Open Day Trust for funding us our trip over to Valencia last year that we helped out through the Dana. Thank you to them. Our members were able to go over, do their works there, helping out people in need.
Thanks to the GBC Open Day Trust, we were able to return to Valencia.
We were able to cover all our personal costs and hire a van to supply the much needed electrodomestics to the families. This trip that we made was extremely important due to the promises that we had made to the families that we would return and help them, and obviously our words was extremely important for them and we didn't want to let them down.
The truth was that they were in desperate need. They were still rebuilding the homes, some of them were still clearing the homes. To see all the joys in the faces to all those families who obviously after so many months still had not received any help, and were able to continue and start a new life.
Morocco Atlas is involved also in Morocco, and thank you also for some of our funds. We were able to upgrade some showers in orphanage where we actually help out, and thanks to GBC Open Day also, those showers were actually upgraded and were compartments made for the children for their privacy. one for the girls and one for the boys. So we are very grateful for all the help we've had through the GBC Open Trust, and we hope to be there again for you guys.
A big thank you to the GBC Open Day Trust.
Thanks to your kindness and generosity, Morocco Atlas is receiving £2,000 to continue their important work. The Supported Needs Action Group champions equality, access and opportunity for everyone in our community.
SNAG, the Supported Needs Action Group, work very closely with the professionals in government institutions, especially the ones that deal with adults and children with additional supported needs. And this year we embarked in a very big project, in fact the biggest project that we've had so far, purchasing 4 interactive projectors that will help those individuals in their day-to-day life. So thanks to the donation given by GBC, we managed to actually fulfill that huge project, and we've already delivered all those interactive projectors to the respective schools and institutions, and the feedback we're getting is it's fantastic.
The interactive projector donated by SNAG is absolutely amazing. We use it on a daily basis. The benefits are for children to regulate so that they're ready for their learning. It has different uses. For example, some of them use it to calm down, others to actually get ready, get focused for their learning. It provides stimuli. The interactivity is great. They thoroughly enjoy it. All children, regardless of their need, whether it's a physical disability or not, they have access to it. We can put it onto a table, onto the floor. It's absolutely great.
So a big thank you from all the committee in SNAG and everybody that we work with. Thank you so much.
Your generosity ensures the Supported Needs Action Group is receiving £10,000. Mindspace provides guidance, understanding and a safe place for people to prioritise their mental well-being.
Mindspace was set up in an attempt to switch the focus on how we respond to mental health from a reactive point of view to a more preventative approach. And what better way than to do that with young people? So our focus is to provide the young people with as much education and as much awareness on emotional literacy, vocabulary. It helps them with emotional intelligence.
So the GBC Open Day funds went towards our summer camp. This summer camp is delivered every year. It's a success every time we do it. And we go basically to a lot of local attractions. So we go sightseeing, so we've paid for the sightseeing, we've got our uniforms, we train the buddies, the leaders, the adults on safeguarding, first aid, SEND training. We also pay for breakfasts in the mornings. So yeah, it's been a great success thanks to these funds. And it's lovely to see how the buddies and the kids have this rapport after the weeks. And it's great to see how these buddies and leaders later continue with the Mindspace project, work with us at the cafeteria. And it's like an empowering time for them, and they come every year to get better and better and to be more like mentors for the Mindspace project.
Mindspace has helped me a lot and has impacted my life in many different ways and has taught me many things that I've been able to apply to my life. How to manage your emotions, mental health, many things that have contributed to who I am and what I want to become. I've been volunteering in the cafe and it's taught me how the real work environment really works, how to work as a team, how to deal with disagreements, meeting people from different backgrounds and different way of doing things and finding ways to work together, which for me will open a lot of opportunities and will help me significantly.
Thank you to the GBC Open Day for being able to provide us with these funds and make this summer camp a success. Thank you.
Thanks to your support, Mindspace is receiving £5,000. Men in Need provides essential help and support to vulnerable men facing difficult times.
Well, Men in Need is a charity that helps as many men as possible. I mean, many of us start, I'm saying about 2 or 3 people that are in the charity. We start as early as 9 in the morning and sometimes to the very late hours of the night, even at 2 o'clock in the morning, believe it or not. Especially when somebody's suicidal or somebody needs assistance or somebody hasn't got a place to stay. And what I want to say is that, for people to understand that una mujer, cuando se separa o is going through a difficult time or financial crisis or whatever reason, una mujer entra en cualquier sillón, en cualquier casa, pero el hombre no. And I would like really to thank GBC Open Day for granting us this opportunity by giving us this big donation to be able to reach out to those who are in desperate need of help, in desperate need of food, especially this Christmas. Some people are going through a very difficult time, and people that we think might not be going through a difficult time, because there are a lot of people suffering in silence and smiling, pretending, putting their mask on for their children, for the society, for the community, for their parents, for family, and they're struggling, ¿sabe? Because we hear these stories. So I really appreciate with all my heart, y de todo, te lo digo de corazón, a GBC Open Day for thinking of us. Thank you so much. De verdad, I'm eternally grateful because you appreciate the work we do.
Thanks to you, Men in Need is receiving £5,250. The EV Foundation helps families in crisis, providing food, clothing, utilities and other necessities when they're most needed.
The EV Foundation would like to thank GBC Open Day for the donation of £10,000 this year and for supporting us, continuing to support us every single year. The EV Foundation is a charity that supports local families not only throughout Christmas but throughout the year. We provide them with mental, physical, financial, social, educational and physical support. The £10,000 donation will be spent on food vouchers for Miroski, who have kindly donated an extra £500 to us. We have been running for 15 years and this will be our 15th uphill, Christmas uphill. We have come a very, very long way, and it reminds us back to the days when it was only 2 or 3 families, and now we are over 100 families during the Christmas season, and we're talking about hundreds and hundreds of individuals, including children. Christmas is a time of giving, it's a time of reflection, and it's a time to think about those most vulnerable people in our community. Thank you so much. Have a good Christmas.
Your generosity means the EV Foundation is receiving £10,000. The First Fourth Corps of Drums continues to instill discipline, pride and musical skill in its members, keeping a beautiful tradition beating strong.
I'm the drum major of the First Fourth MMHO Gibraltar Scout Group Corps of Drums. We are very grateful for the money that has been given to us from GBC Open Day Trustee. The money will be going towards the new drums. As you can see, our drums are over 20 to 30 years old.
I've been in the Corps of Drums for around 4 months now nearly, and I think it's really good we get some new equipment because I've just joined recently and I needed this equipment than the previous drummer. So if we can get that, I can play to my full potential.
So I've been in the First Fourth now for the last 3 years, after returning from when I used to play when I was younger. And obviously giving the children new equipment to be able to continue to practice and hone their skills is just exactly what this band needs.
As an association, we've got a range of kids from the age of 10 all the way to 17. So thank you so much to the community for the money of GBC Open Day, and we will put it in good use.
Your support means the First Fourth Corps of Drums is receiving £4,730. Childline provides a safe, confidential space for young people, giving them hope, support and someone to listen to.
This is a program that we've developed as a result of the funding from the GBC Open Day in collaboration with the Department of Education, where we're able to go and speak to children and young people on class-by-class basis from years 2 all the way up until secondary school and talk to them about the different challenges that they face. By breaking down all the different things that they might face in a very age-appropriate way, we're able to give them the tools and strategies as well as help them to shift their mindset so that they can cope with problems in a more realistic way without it feeling overwhelming, without it becoming a crisis. And in doing so, we're able to build the resilience of children and young people.
We've got to let everybody in the group because then someone will get really miserable and then they'll blame it on someone else, and then it just ends up in a big argument.
When I have an issue, who can I ask, who can I call, or where can I get help? So my problems that I have, or the worst case that is coming, is not going to be that bad, and that makes the children reflect and actually look at it in a different way and say, it's not really that bad.
We work as a team, we all discuss together, and that's how we get the answers.
Thank you so much to the community for all your hard work in raising money throughout the year for the GBC Open Day Fund.
The community's generosity means Childline is receiving a very impressive £22,000. Breast cancer support offers compassion, guidance and practical help to patients and their families.
Breast Cancer Support Gibraltar would like to thank GBC Open Day Trust for their very generous donation, which will be going towards the oncology suite. It won't be used only by breast cancer patients, but by every single chemotherapy patient in Gibraltar.
I'm a survivor twice, and I saw firsthand what it was. In fact, there wasn't even enough chairs to go around for all the people that were having chemo, and I sat on the stairs which I had once come down and seen all the people waiting to go in. So, you know, there wasn't any privacy at all. People would just sit there and you would know who was taking chemo, who had cancer and who didn't. It made me so sad that when you go to the Marston, that doesn't happen. And I thought, you know, everybody should have the same chance. If we are going to have it in Gibraltar, then we should have the best of the best. And then the committee, we decided we have to campaign really strong for this.
It is going to benefit everybody. We will be having a lovely space for patients to undergo chemo and a lovely terrace with beautiful views. So yeah, our vision is now like, it's there. We've worked endlessly towards this, many years of campaigning, and yes, we have to thank the community and GBC Open Day Trust for this very kind donation.
Your generosity is making a meaningful difference. Breast Cancer Support is receiving £25,000. The Sea Scouts teach teamwork, adventure and skills that last a lifetime, supporting the development of Gibraltar's youth.
To first of all, thank you for the donation we've received. The money is going to go towards our boating and sailing section within the group. We obviously, being Sea Scouts, do a lot on the sea, as well as our normal scouting activities. We are going to improve on our life jackets and paddles and stuff with our sailing boats, our sails and stuff we need to improve on, get new kit coming in, so this donation is very, very welcome.
I've been a scout for 4 years now, and I've noticed with more people joining, we haven't had the equipment to facilitate all of them, and it's very appreciated, the donation.
So I've been in the Sea Scouts for 10 years now. I have seen the equipment that we do have, it has been deteriorating, it has been breaking, and so this is a welcome donation.
Thank you everyone, thank you the community of Gibraltar. Your donation is going to be very much welcomed by the group and hopefully to future generations coming through. Merry Christmas.
Your generosity means the Sea Scouts are receiving £3,000. Clubhouse offers friendship, structure and a sense of belonging to those living with mental health challenges.
We are very grateful. Thanks to GBC Open Day, we are able to have a bigger kitchen, a bigger dining room, so now we can cater for more people. Members can cook in the kitchen area more comfortable, and we have a lovely coffee area as well. So members and staff can have coffees and teas, toasties, and we are not disturbing the kitchen anymore, so very grateful. Thank you very much.
We've got a fantastic, spectacular, brand new working kitchen, which means it's easier to teach people certain skills, and it's easier to get lunches and stuff out of the way. So thank you very much GBC Open Day for a tremendous kitchen.
Estoy muy contenta con la cocina y gracias a Tania tenemos la cocina.
So having a bigger kitchen has allowed us to get more members in, get everybody working together. It's just allowed us to bring more people into the family to work together, so it's been really positive for us.
They're receiving £7,000 thanks to you. The Galpa Band has been part of Gibraltar's musical heritage for generations, bringing joy, tradition and community spirit to our streets.
To start off with, I'd just like to thank GBC Open Day Trust for their very kind donation last year. It's helped a lot with our band. We're a voluntary band, we're a community band. We're open to anybody in Gibraltar of all ages to come and play along with us. This year we had an initiative from Elizabeth Borge, one of our band members, along with Kieran Pozzo, the public health officer,
to open out and extend an invitation to older people who maybe played an instrument when they were younger. They might have played in this band when they were younger, but to get the instrument out, come and join us. We're a concert band, so we have woodwind, we have saxophone, we have brass, trumpets, horns, we have the bass guitar, we have flutes, all sorts of instruments, and we welcome everybody, and we're open to any standard, because you can come along and rehearse twice a week and for sure you'll get better, and when you feel ready you can play with us in our concerts, because it's whoever can come on the day. We'll play it in concerts that we do.
Thanks to you, the Galpa Band is receiving £1,736. GibSams provide a caring, confidential listening service for anyone who needs someone to talk to.
Hi, I'm here on behalf of GibSams. It's the local suicide hotline. We are there to take calls from people that are anxious or distressed or feeling suicidal. We are here every day of the week from 6 to 11 at night. I want to thank the GBC for the Open Day funding that allowed us to sponsor the PABS training. PABS is the Postvention Assisting Those Bereaved by Suicide, gives you the tools and the information needed in order to help those around you that may be impacted by suicide. I actually took the training last week and it was really impactful and meaningful. We're here on call with 116, 123. Trained volunteers are there to listen with compassion and non-judgmental. Please visit our website at gibsams.gi for more information. We also offer a face-to-face service at 50 Linewall Road next to Calpe Casino. This service is offered Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday from 11 a.m. until 1 p.m. If you have anything you'd like to discuss, if you're distressed, you're anxious, or if you are suicidal, we're here for you, we're here for the community.
Your generosity means GibSams is receiving £12,000. Every donation, no matter the size, makes a real difference. Thank you for helping the GBC Open Day Trust change lives. Cancer Relief provides compassionate support and care to anyone affected by cancer, often at their most difficult moments.
The Cancer Relief Centre, as well as providing services for our patients to come in, to meet with the nurses to support them during their cancer treatment. We actually have groups that meet, like you've seen from this morning, the ladies that get together, enjoying the aromatherapy sessions and having that camaraderie and peer support.
The Cancer Centre for me is like a place of refuge, sanctuary, where I don't have to pretend about anything.
When I was diagnosed with one of the cancers, they helped me considerably mentally and physically with a way forward, and whether I needed any help, whether my family needed any help. So, I mean, for me, it's like family now.
And we can talk, have a laugh.
Groups like this bring people together, be they patient, care, or someone who's lost someone from cancer, and they look forward to coming together. They've got a shared understanding and they come up to the centre. It's a safe space.
It is extremely, extremely important for our health and for our mental well-being.
Obviously, the money goes towards the upkeep of the centre and the clinical staff and the services like the complementary therapies, the counsellor, the physio, and that wouldn't be possible without all of your generosity. So thank you.
Thanks to you, Cancer Relief is receiving a truly remarkable £65,000. MBS Wellbeing continues to nurture the mental and emotional health of students across Gibraltar, giving young people the support they deserve.
So the charity began in 2020. We started with the after-school programs for kids, making sure that they had 2 hours of after-school nurture of the mind, the body, learning how to move their body in healthy ways, nurture the mind in healthy ways, regulate emotions. Well-being is our birthright. It is something we all need to have as the foundation of, the pillars of life, life skills, and helping us reconnect to who we are. So we're very grateful for the funding that GBC gave us last year. It went towards supporting 8 children throughout the whole year. A new expert has come into the team, specialized in Parkinson's, MS, post-stroke, chronic conditions, CRPS. She's training the team as well. So we will be beginning support groups for them starting January, and this is something very, very much in need of sponsorship in order to make this sustainable and help us have the resources that we need to keep this program alive, this support group alive.
The GBC Open Day Trust is proud to support MBS wellbeing. Your generosity continues to lift our community. Thank you for supporting the GBC Open Day Trust.